to start the journey of Salman Khalid, and his exam journey is one of the most interesting journey. Why? We will go through directly. Salman Saab, congratulations. How was the exam today?
Thanks a lot. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. The exam was very, I should say, tough. It's tough.
Hmm.
Yeah, but actually, thanks a lot, Amir, Sir Amir. You really helped me, and the way you have given all of the students the passion, the motivation,
Hmm.
and the thing that everyone is actually trying their level best
Hmm.
to improve, to grab the concepts.
Hmm.
So it really helped me to clear the exam. Actually, it was all of you and Jane and the community that you have created. It's all of
Hmm.
it's all due to this thing.
Salman, walk me through. You said your exam was hard, and for everybody, context South, Khatib, Mohsin, Manaz, and everyone, this is the guy. This is not a guy who can say that, okay, I was getting barely scores. No, he was ready for exam 1 month back. Okay, since he was in Saudi, he has to give in the center. So our exam was booked this way. So I want you to go a little bit more so that they become more terrified. I want them to be true because when you
Yeah, okay.
when we had a discussion in the morning for 10 minutes, the entire discussion was that. Just to give you the context, just look at his score. People mock all 70 above. Even people mock 6, 80%. Mock 1, 74, Mock 2, 84, Mock 4, 75, Mock 5, 76. Random, now random is random. 66, still very good. 72, one of the highest score. Okay, but he could not complete that. 65, 62, 56, 74, like one of the good score. Essay project management 1, 80. Essay project management 2, 71. These are 180 mocks. Then 76, 77, 75, 74, 85. Elite mock 1, elite mock 200. This is a 200 question, 74 percentage. Final mock 73, 80, 86, 81. His probability of clearing the exam was 84%. I'm just telling you on Monte Carlo analysis, his probability of clearing the exam was 84%. Okay, and when we came out, when he shared with me, he sent me that, and we were having discussion, and I said, what happened in the exam? I said, I thought I'm not gonna pass, right? So let's walk through that exactly. This is what I called over preparation. No matter how hard the exam comes, you can clear it. Salman, walk me through it.
Thank you. So yes, Sir Amit, you are very right. The exam was tough, but I was prepared due to your provided mocks and all of those things that really helped me to calm myself during the exam. And I really tried my level best to click on the options according to the provided knowledge. And Alhamdulillah, I cleared it. When I started the exam, everyone told me, look, your first part of the exam of the 60 question most probably will gonna be the hardest one. But when I started that, the 20 to 30 questions, when it came to me in the start, it was very easy. I was thinking like it's a home run, so I can do that easily, and I like completed 30 questions within like 20 minutes. Then I told myself, look, what I am doing, I should stop. I should like go slow. So I completed this first 60 questions in like 75 minutes. Then I took some time to like review 2 to 3 questions, and then I finished that in 80 minutes approximately. But when the second exam, the second portion of the exam started, it was the bigger portion of the exam, I should say, and it was containing the questions in a manner that when I was reading the statement of the question, and it was lengthy, and actually it was consuming my time also the options that were there, it was like mix up kind of the options that you cannot easily understand in first reading or in first go, I should say. So you have to pay your full attention while reading the options for eliminating those. So it was the terrifying part, the middle portion of the exam.
Mm,
And I was actually listening to the success stories of the other students who have just passed the exam, that there was no drag and drop questions. So would you believe me that I have faced like 4 to 5
mm,
drag and drop questions, and approximately 10 to 15 questions were multiple choices having 2 options or 3 options to click on them.
mm,
So so that was the story, and because of this reason, the middle part, I completed this middle part when I was having only 65 or 60 minutes for the last part of my exam.
mm,
So yeah, after like I was not able to complete the exam in a full, you can say that in a full potential. I left to attempt the full after last 10 questions in a very rapid move. The technique that you have told in the last video to move with the flow.
mm,
So I applied that technique on the last questions. So
mm.
yes, Alhamdulillah, I cleared that, but you
Okay,
know, it was.
let's go to the time management a little bit more. Okay,
Mhm.
let's go to time management a little bit more. How did you manage time? Section
Uh,
time, second section, how much time? Guys, I'm asking this because he's one of the most prepared guy. So that's why I always say over preparation is the goal to clear it. It's not the goal just to go and give the exam. The reason why I want to make sure you're over prepared. Okay, yeah, please.
Okay, so for the time management, I should say that if you will find anything like the question that you are finding it easy, so don't consume much of your time on it. One of the mistake what I have done, that I consumed a big portion of my time on a calculation question. So I would recommend that if you will find a big question containing PERT and all of that thing and having the big statement on it, so I should say that to flag this question, and if you will if you will find a time at the end of your the portion of the before break in the review section, you can do that if you will find it, or one question will not gonna harm you, I should say. So for the bigger calculation question, I should say that not to attempt it in the first attempt. Go and consume more like less time, few time on the questions heavy. But whenever you see that this is the question, but I can clear, I'm sure that this is the option. Just click on the right option and move it and move. And when you see that this is the question, this but I am not understanding, and don't try to like consume more of your time on that particular question. Please apply the elimination trick technique, apply the 7 step formula, and just click on the best option, whatever you are thinking this would be the right one.
Hmm,
So for because I, in my personal point of view, like have Amir is actually giving the caution that PMP gonna change the exam. So for due to this reason, more of the students are trying to clear this with the way the PMP is right now. So in Saudi especially, you will not find a slot, especially in these days, to attempt the exam in coming 2 to 3 months. Even my center was completely occupied, completely filled.
hmm.
There was no slot, and so that I think so due to this reason, the exam is getting tougher. So this is my personal point of view.
No, it has nothing to do with the exam tougher. Yes, slot can be there. Exam as of now has nothing to do with that. But again, of course, especially if you are in Saudi, getting a slot even for 2 months is always a safe spot. Like, so Salman was ready. for last 3 weeks. If we tried booking the exam
Yes.
in last 3 weeks, he could not have received any date at all, right? So that's a very important
Yes.
thing in Saudi, especially not in India, not in Pakistan, right? Manishka told me also in Malaysia the dates are not easily available, so maybe we can look into that. But Saudi for sure that you need to get a date at least for 2 months so that you can secure that thing. Okay, so four drag and drop questions. And did you attend
Yes.
the last PMP marathon?
Uh, I'm not sure because my job has not like permitted me to attend
Hmm.
the coaching calls actually in full zeal and zest. I think I should say that. But I've tried to like cope up with this thing with the way that I can. So this is the end of
Yeah, this is
the
this
end
is
of
a
it.
very important thing is that a coaching calls like this one, and then on Saturday we have PMP marathon. In PMP marathon, we are gonna solve at least 10 drag and drops, and those actually come in the exam. Okay, Salman, I'm gonna request you, even before I open this for question answers, I'm gonna request you please make 10 to 20 questions. I'm gonna exactly use them on Saturday. Okay, I'm gonna request you that make those question answers, make them so that they can work for PMP. Guys, I especially wanted him to record the journey right now so that he can tell you, you will clear the exam, but you need to prepare properly. You see, daily people are clearing exam, they are following very strong roadmap, very strong follow-up, and then they are going it every single day. I just had two more calls in last 1 hour. People took the training online, Udemy, etc., etc., failed in the exam. Okay, so you need to follow the roadmap, whatever your coach are giving. Like all the coaches are the best coaches, every single one of them. Okay, so whoever your coach is, you need to follow them. Sudha is doing the coaching call today. Jane Martina, Krishna Murthy, Fahad, and Saeed, our lead coach, right? So all of them are doing into that thing, and none of them give you a task without asking me. Yesterday, just to put in the context, yesterday we had 1 hour of our coaching meeting we do every Monday. And then I have this coaching call meetings with my coach on every single day. So when they are giving task, I am giving you task. Okay, please follow that thing. Exam will become more tough, but you will pass if you follow the pattern. Okay. Acha Salman, how many line of the questions were? Like you said, the first 20 were easy, then it become harder. The second were more harder. And as a result, in the first section, you took 85 minutes. In the second section, you took 80 minutes and you were left in 65 minutes. If you had 75 minutes in the last section, I'm 100% sure that things would have been far better. That's why you violated rule number one. 80, 75, 70. And we had like just to give everybody context, yesterday he was saying me, I'm thinking to do 60 minutes, 60 minutes, 60 minutes. I'm thinking, where are you going to take the remaining 50 minutes? And what happened in the exam? Okay, setting the expectations right is very critical. Why you were not able to do 80, 75, 75?
Because I was thinking the second portion of the exam would not be that much tough, what I have faced in the first 60 questions, and I could easily do that in 70 minutes. I was thinking like this. So that's why I should say that, but that if you will feel that the question is not that much critical for you and this is not much tough, then click the right option and move it so that to save your time. If you can if you are thinking because the perception of the exam is I think so is changing the first because one of the student earlier told us that the first part was not that much critical. One of the success story what I have listened yesterday or the day before yesterday. So the pattern is a little bit changing, I think so. And the mistake what I have done was the consuming my time on the calculation question, 4 to 5 minutes on it.
Hmm,
It was my mistake.
hmm. Let me tell you interesting part. The answer of the question was $35,000.
Yes.
If you have come in the coaching call in the marathon,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
solved it at least 3 times. Straight.
Yes, yes, exactly.
So how many of
Exactly.
you remember that question? The answer is 35,000. Put in the chat box. It did not shade me the question. How many of you remember that question? on the marathon or that we did in that? Manishka, one. Swati, put in the chat box. I want to know how many of you remember that. This is Salman. This is why these coaching calls are important. We had
Yes.
that exact question in last 5 marathons. Same question. So they just to put in the context how important that is. Now, when you do PGMP, we need to make sure we do not miss that. Okay, we do not miss that. Gee, guys,
Yeah.
this is the power of coaching calls. This is the power of marathon. Okay, so please do not miss it, guys. If you have any question, please feel free to ask him. He's here. He is one of the brilliant students I have. He never said I don't want to do this mock, and finally he is a certified PM. Okay, and even the exam was one of the toughest. If there was other student who had not prepared well, I'm 1000% sure he would have failed. But this is a brilliant guy. Round of applause for him. Salman, what would be your advice to all the people how they should prepare?
Okay, so my advice is that to clear your concepts and to go into the root cause analysis of each of every question, whatever you see in the mock, and try to grab the concept of it as much as you can. And the second part is that, but I have feel that to attend the coaching calls, these are very important because your memory builds due to whatever you see and the discussion whatever you heard from the coaches. So this is actually helping you to build your memory and to grab the actual part of the concepts, because I my job was too much demanding, and I apprehended that risk. I took like 10 days vacations. I did not go to my hometown, and I tried to like prepared myself because of the reason that I was not able to attend the coaching calls properly, the marathon and the other things, because I was not able to give the complete time of it.
Mm,
So my advice would be that to please pay attention to the coaching calls. They are very important.
mm.
And RCAs.
Okay, RCS, RCS, and RCS.
Yes,
Okay,
RCAs.
basics remain the same. There are not more fundamentals. You have to do the
Yeah.
same. Acha, Rajiv is asking, questions were mostly stakeholder communication team agent.
Yes, most of the questions were belonging to these knowledge areas, but I should recommend to study the quality part of it as well, quality standards, quality management plan. Some questions were belonging to those knowledge areas as well.
Mm,
And one of the thing, but I should say that the communication was having the big part of it as well.
mm. Okay,
And hybrid portion was very dominating in my exam. Not the simple agile, not the simple predictive, but the balanced. You can say balanced part of the hybrid in it. And whenever I was like reading the statement of the question, I was thinking that this is gonna be a hybrid, this is gonna be a predictive, this is gonna be an agile. After like reading the options, so you need to clear your concept, that what project life cycle the question is belonging to.
mm. Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Scope, schedule, cost questions. How much were those?
Um, I haven't I've there was a chart, the burn up chart, having the blue line on it and the
Okay.
red line in it.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
again solved that many times
yeah,
coaching calls.
yeah. It was good. Yeah, but
So,
the options were different. Whatever, like, yes. So
well, the
so
spike
the
is
concept. That's why
we
I'm
need
I'm
to
saying
tell
that the clear the concept.
yet
Yeah.
one is ahead of schedule, behind schedule, on schedule. That was the question.
Yeah, it was the question. Yes,
One,
it was it.
I'm gonna yell at you after this.
No, I was actually telling, I'm just telling the people that to grab the concept. Uh, it was easy. The question was easy, but I'm just replying to schedule was there.
The schedule
And
of the
yeah, yeah,
okay, okay. Thank you very much for this thing, and I wish you best of luck, Salman. This is just the start of the
thanks a
journey.
lot.
Send me,
Yes,
please, today some questions that we can use for PMP marathon, and we can work with them. Okay, you know
okay,
how
okay.
important they are now. right?
Yes, yes, it
Okay,
is.
send me those questions. I wish you best of luck. Send me a good picture.
Thanks a lot.
Tomorrow thumbnail. Bye bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.